Oh yes, this is Minister Andrew Blackburn Zawe. I know. Tu vois, on nous dit Ténion. On s'y a oublié Téane, c'est taïpé. Puis dans les jailles, puis dans le sang, mon motelio. Adelio, we are yet to dance. Abaya nyanja o momo telio.
Inspector Junior, the marvelous producer.
Thank you, Gabriel Mulashiro. Gabriel Nyosavo. Gamo Iraja. Yola Nyorale, Dakon Moina, so just to add Dakon Moina. Yola Irao. Even Monao, say you play demo. And you know you do a why you mind on you. Why you are kind of Gamuneo. Ya pasa, so we are pata. I'll tell you what we are not your body.
to say thank you and welcome here. You should have welcomed him, I'm welcoming you. But anyway, as I said, this is our Friday. This is the last weekend for the Paul Reed administration. And we want to say a big thank you to each and every one of you here tonight. Even those that are not here tonight, that wish to have been here and they are not here, we say thank you. Thank you very much. Everything that we did in Brazos District, Grand Junction County, or in the United States of America, it is with your collect support that we're going to achieve those things with. And just I, J.J. Dennis, I am the president for the association. So people will say J.J. But every one of us will work tirelessly in order to achieve what we are talking about today. Thank you very much. I came with my beautiful wife. Who is very supportive of what I do or what we do. And I want to say, please give her a big hand of applause. We will be speaking tomorrow officially in 2 areas. One is at the convention, which is the business meeting. The second will be at the board, which will be the last time that you hear J.J. Dennis speaking to Bazode.
As president.
As president. As president. And I'm not here to name people that helped me. You know what you did for me, and you know what you did not do for me, or you didn't do for the administration, or for the organization. But I believe that the both are there. They speak for themselves. We are not boasting, but with your help, we have done a lot for our district. This weekend is a very busy weekend. And I want for every one of us are here to respect one another. It's an election weekend. We'll be talking to one another. I will go to your sister to support me. I will go to your brother to support me. And you will go to my sister to support you. And you will go to my brother to support you. But I want for us to be very, very respectful. We have come too far. This association, if you know the beginning, some of us when we got here to this level, you know the hills we have climbed, the valley we have gone into, the river we crossed, and today I'm seeing a lot of people here to this program. I'm very, very excited. Yes. And the support that you gave me, anybody, anyone that will win the election on Sunday, I want for us to be supportive. Let us rally around that person, whether you don't like the person or whether you like the person, let us support that person. Amen. We are not enemies, we are friends, we are brothers, we are sisters. If you didn't support me for the past 6 years, the person that will come in, start the support. Don't get me wrong. They say, oh, because I didn't support J.J. Dennis administration, so I don't want to come in to support this person as the new president. I myself, J.J. Dennis, and my wife, we are going to support the person that will win to our voters. The only thing that we expect from the person is a phone call also. If you don't call me, I will call you and say, how you doing? And don't expect me to go beyond that. I I'm not going to help you if you don't lead the kingdom to cross. I got my little sister here, but here who am I saying I'm in the trenches. Hours upon hours talking about Boston District. So I don't want anybody to come and, just destroy it the way they want it. But let it be the way we want it. I'm begging each and every one of us tomorrow or this weekend, let us be respectful, let us know what to say, let us know why we say it, and let us know how to say it. If you don't like it, ask the person. Or if everybody else have a close friend. I'm friendly with, let me see, I won't call your name. I'm friendly with this guy. Joseph, I'm friendly with Joseph Labi. Nobody know him. The people know him, they will not be like the way I know him. But from way back down, I was feeling. So if I'm talking to him, or if I'm talking to you, you don't like it, say Joseph, talk to me like this. I mean, let's start the iron thing. Nobody against anybody. Nobody should be against anybody, especially this you said. Let us eat, let us drink, let us marinate. Please. That's my position as the president. And that's my warning I'm giving each and everybody. But what you will be expecting as of tomorrow, I believe the administration and the secretary, my brother, my little brother, who I really trust in anything, any hour, any time of the day. Even when he's working at work, where does it go back on his phone? Mr. Jerry Sappy will pick up my phone call. And our wives are the ones that are responsible for us to refuse the call or accept the call. So his wife. I want to say thank you. I will be speaking tomorrow at a business meeting, and I want for everybody to go there. But if there any other announcement, Mr. Sappy will continue as a secretary. And he's speaking as a secretary, he's not speaking as Jerry Sappy, and he's speaking as a secretary because people say, oh, that what Jerry said. Jerry is the secretary for the administration. So every decision that is reached, he's the one who will go ahead and speak on that topic. So, Mr. Sappy, thank you.
Don't do that.
Munya, Bottom District, Munya, Bottom District, Munya, JJ Dennis, Munya. Okay. Abli ka wo boyo la. Ka ton mo wenye o yo santa we. Anyone même créer dia. Ka ko we sa pour la ton avec ba créer we ne tambe we bo. Loin o la ka ton mo o yo santa we. Ne dia dia àwọn décembre la dugo. Ça donne à point à poser à Kaouli. Je me suis dit, je Jerry Sappy. Après la place pour là. We are là. But before we get to the announcement part, is Mr. Brown Jai around? Mr. Jai? Mr. Brown Jai? Mr. Brown Jai, are you around? Okay. Okay. Mr. Peter Tabler around? Oh, okay. Right there. Mr. Jai. Okay. I will give you at least 10 seconds to say hello to the people of Boston District. Say it's a meet and greet. And we want to hear from you in the form of greeting. Just a greeting. Thank you very much, Mr. Jai. Mr. Peter Tabla.
Munya, bato de munya. Munya, bato de munya. Mohuo, Motalo. Ah, Gemona Tewe. Uswa New England. Uswa Raw Alley. Tamara, Aria Canada. Demonstration go mo yi perepe. Motaro lewo. Enu mo ade do son die kwa dikeye. Ye moji. Na kampo mo be ya. E wo apo e pere kido. Motaro lewo.
Thank you, Mr. Tabla. So, couple announcements to be made. Number one, tomorrow the business meeting starts at 8 o'clock a.m. Presumably to 2 o'clock p.m. But the point here is, as we are all gathered in here tonight, let us try to be on time there tomorrow. Because if a decision is taken there tomorrow, it's bounding on you. And it's bounding for the future of Boston District. So please try your best way possible to sleep early. I don't know if it's going to be early at this time, but try to sleep early and be there by 8 o'clock to 2 o'clock to whatever time. Because issue will be discussed tomorrow. Debate will be held tomorrow according to the protocol. So please be there. That's number one. And as a secretary, for the past 5 years, we've been doing what we call data writing when the convention is going on, record taking. So tomorrow, and Mr. Brown just walk back outside. If he's hearing me. Oh, sorry. I thought you went right back, sorry. So tomorrow, Mr. Jai, I will ask your team to send to my office the secretary candidate to okay, so yeah, we want the secretary from your camp and the secretary from Mr. Tabla's camp to join me tomorrow to serve on the secretariat for tomorrow. Reason is that those very people will be the one to be presenting next year. One of them will be presenting next year. So we want to kind of take you on a baby step tomorrow, or take them on a baby step tomorrow, that by the time we get back to another place the next year, another time, around the same time, those very people or the person will be there to give the report. Okay? So that's our way of tutorial class. Let me say it that way. Okay? So, like I said, the both of them, we want them on our decks tomorrow, and we have emphasized to you the time tomorrow. Please, and please, if you don't have anything to do tomorrow morning, please come there, let us discuss Boston District. Then at the end of the day, we'll all be happy and get out of there. And again, the time is 8 o'clock in the morning to 2 p.m. according to our protocol. Then from there, we'll take a little break and resume for the ball. We're supposed to start at around 7 o'clock p.m. to 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock again in the night or a.m. So you have gotten the time, and the various addresses are on the flyer. When you see the flyer, zoom it and you will be able to know the various address. People still calling, asking us for the address. So the easier way to find the addresses is to go on the app and you will see the flyer. That flyer also has the address on it, so that it will be able to get you from point A to point B. That's how we're able to get here tonight. So thank you very much. DJ, where is our host coordinator? For the rest of the weekend. But before the chairman will come in, we want to give the mic to the convention chairperson, who is already here, and she's going to tell us something that we want to hear. Mr. Crandall, thank you very much.
Thank you. I'm going to say something that you don't want to hear, okay? town, 5 North Dakota. I'm sorry I can't let it go, but it's so really busy. I'm the chair. If you don't know me, my name is Mami Super Camilla Crento. You know, everybody call me Super by home. Wherever I go, my name is Mami Camilla Crento. So I'm the chair for the convention. I just want to take this time to say welcome. I should have done that a long time, but because of my busy schedule, I came very late. But it's not late. I just want to take this time to say welcome to all of you. And when you feel at home, feel like you're at home in North Dakota. This is a peaceful place. We are very peaceful. So I just want to say welcome. I want to say thank you for leaving all your busy schedule to come and celebrate with us. You know, it was a challenge to bring this convention to this little town. You got everything there, like East Coast, but we have to change things around. This time around is 5 where I know that this is not going to be the end. We're going to continue this. But I just want to say thank you so much for coming. And when you feel at home, you are welcome. If you need anything, I'm around. Just call me. You know, I'll be there to help you to see what I can take me around. My door is open. I will give you my address. If you feel you want to be somewhere, you want to be at home, stop by my house. My door is open to everybody. And tomorrow going to be the business meeting. The address, we're going to have the business meeting at Mapleton Hall. We're going to post the address to everybody. I will send it to the president, and the president can share it around, or the secretary. It's like 20 minutes away from FIGO. And after that, when you go to the business hall, it's a fire service hall. So they look like people to park at the fire service entrance. So please, this is North Dakota. We are very nice, but we are mean. So please, don't park where they get fire service right to the door. Don't park to the entrance. You can park on the street or everywhere. We'll be there in the morning to be able to help people out. And we'll be there. I want you to celebrate without no fear. Don't be afraid to say, oh, this is no. Celebrate. Just how you can celebrate in your house. Celebrate with us until Monday. And then tomorrow evening, the board is not too far from us in the war. It's just like 5 minutes from here. 5 where everything is closer. And we're going to be there until 2 a.m. in the morning. Yes. From 6 to 2 a.m. And they give us additional 1 hour to clean up, to close. But the music, we're going to turn the music off at 2 a.m. And it's going to be a cash bar. They don't allow alcohol, but they got a bar there that you can buy your drinks. We're going to get food, free food, drinks, and you will not even believe. North Dakota, we got fingers. Think about the best food tomorrow. They're going to be at the hall. And then Sunday, we're going to be at the park. It's the same mohead. It's called M.B. Johnson Park. It's a very huge park. No horses around it. We can play loud music to, I don't know, how many numbers, how many degrees. No police will bother you. We're going to be there in the morning from 8 to 10 p.m. The park closed at 9. We're going to close the music at 9. And then they give us additional 1 hour to pack our stuff. So from 8 in the morning to 9 p.m. Music will be there. Food, everything is free. We're going to get a nice barbecue. We're going to get sour milk, Kool-Aid, ginger, anything you think about, flour, plenty, color, anything you think about that, it will be there. But the only thing, we don't want no Vivian to that park. We don't want no Vivian, no fighting. We don't want no fighting. We want forever to be peaceful. Whether your party win or not. We want forever to be peaceful. No Vivian at the park.
No Peter too.
No Peter at the park. No steering constable at the park. we want forever to be peaceful. If I tell your husband you got problem when you get when you can be your husband good. But I have the part. If I tell your wife when you get problem when you get home, be your wife good. And that part, we want forever to be peaceful. Because this year is convention / election / farewell to our national president. So it's very important. Very, very, very important. We have to give his flower. And if we give his flower not to misbehave, we have to give his flower in a polite manner. That when he leaves tomorrow, that he will forever remember Bison District Association in his life. You have to give his flower with honor, he and your wife, for the time they carry the organization through. So if you got any question, feel free, call me. If you don't have my number, I'm free to I can give my number to you. And we got t-shirts for sale, $20. I got it right in my car, I'm gonna bring it out there. Green, white, and yellow. And the t-shirt is limited. So you can cash out in, you can Zelle. Now bring me, I say no sepin. Cash deal. You bring your $20, I give you your t-shirt. No money, no t-shirt. It will be very nice that we will be unifying that t-shirt, and the person that will win, you know, what with the t-shirt is celebrating that person will be very nice. I don't want to take all your time. I want to say thank you. Go ahead, honey.
Where will the election be held?
At the park on Sunday.
We have the experience of the park. Pray for everything.
We got security at the park. We pay for security will be at the park. So there will be nothing to go wrong. Everything will go right. I already pray. I had 3 days fast and prayer. So I got a t-shirt. I want to say welcome. Thank you so much. And this is our hometown, little town, 5 North Dakota. The home of peace and love. It's cold, but the money is here. And we here to spend it for the convention. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Since yesterday. And I came and said that I'm part of Bison District because I got a 26-year-old son from the Freeman family. So it means my land is in Bison, even though I'm a Nyago woman. And my beautiful sister there, she's the first lady for Bison District. So my older sister there. So I brought you 50 pounds of decorations, rice, 2 cartons of pepper, 1 carton of pepper. Support you as national cheerleader for the whole America. Thank you.
Wow. Okay, DJ, let's do this. I think it will not be easy here. We will sharpen our teeth down. It will not be fun here. All right. We want to recognize a very important person in the midst of us. The National Queen of the Bison District Association. Are you around? Queen Lydia. Queen Lydia, are you around? Queen Lydia, someone please say our message out there. Is Queen Lydia around? We were told to put up maximum security for the Queen. Is the president right? Yes. All right, is she coming? Can someone tell us? All right. Queen, can you please come forward, please? Wow. She is our newly not appointed but crown queen. Yes. And she is our queen for the Bison District Association. And this convention is her first appearance to us as Basonian after her coronation program. So we want you to know her, how beautiful she is, She not grow girl or a prank girl here. Because they started with brave business with you. She's not grow girl. But she's lady over here, and she's our queen, Madam Queen, Miss Queen. If you want to say hi to your people, then tomorrow, another day, you will say another big hi to them.
Good afternoon, everybody. I just want to recognize everybody here tonight. Y'all, thank you so much for coming. Yeah, y'all, thank you.
All right, that's our point. Now we turn to our election commission for announcement if there is. All right.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Well, 2023 is a special year for Glasgow District. It's a convention and also it's an election. The tax you give us, we have worked hard and we are prepared. By the way, my name is Bishop Josiah Chief. Coming with me tonight is your sister, Madam, and she was always, I would call First Lady. She came here with me tonight, and she is Matter Freeman Chair.
Queen for life.
Queen for life. So tomorrow, we'll also do what we call voter education. My team is ready, prepared, and we'll do little voter registration so you will understand how we'll be going. Your ballot papers are prepared. You saw sample in the chat room, but what you saw in there is that what we actually is the official one. We have it. So if you went in the chat room, you will see sample, but the official one tomorrow will be prepared. All the team's members will be prepared, and you will see administration will count the papers and the numbers of people that we have. We got a record, we'll show it, and then we'll go through, we'll submit for whoever you choose. I said to myself, as a chairman, provisional chairman, I am not going to cast any vote. I do, I raise up, but I'm not going to cast any vote. Because if I cast any vote as an election commission, I already made my decision. So I will not be doing it. Yes. Yes. So as I said, we'll be doing voter registration tomorrow, where you will be standing what you do, because we got a huge number. And we do it smooth, transparent, and my record and the God I serve, I've been praying for all of you people. And this election, I'm telling you the truth, it will be free and fair in the name of Jesus.
Just to add up, tonight, I want to reach out to the two aspiring teams. We will name two representatives for the team to be added to the election commissioners on our team, because we are aspiring for what we call transparency. So it's not something that is secret, it's not something that is hidden from everybody. So tomorrow we want you to select two people from the voters and then bring them over to us as the representatives. That's what I want to say. So tomorrow, just to summarize, we'll do voter sensitization and education. We'll tell you how to write the ballot papers. We'll tell you what not to do and what to do. So again, thank you for electing us, and we assure you that you will have a free, fair, and transparent election. Thank you.
Sunday. Election is Sunday. Voter education.
Without
I'm very happy that he has moved to North Dakota. North Dakota, you can talk, work with this man. Very nice guy. He's always there. It just take time before he can come out. I want to say thank to Mr. Nathaniel Cry and your boys. When I say boy, I mean the guy behind the camera now, Alan Jeru. They made us to be known out there. What we do here tonight, we'll leave from here, only we alone will see it. But the man will carry out and make sure that people see us all over the world. Some people come to me and they say, oh, are you the call JJ? Well, I say, just, I thought it's kind of female. I said, no, I'm not a female. I'm just that kind of person. And I will always say, again, to Poye Tower, Poye, thank you. Poye, Dekoti, Deputy Man, thank you too, man. Thank you. There are so many people that helped me to be a great president. And there are a lot of them, but these two my little sisters, they're always there for me. The guy who used to carry me all around, Mr. Kaizo, he's not here. My chief of protocol. Taking every picture, everything I do, he always there. I want to say thank you, Kai. Well, when we took over 2017, the organization was not like how it is today, and we are leading the way of big number also. So I want to bless God for that. Jerry is always Jerry. Jerry will always be Jerry. Jerry is a young guy, but he got older people thinking. And they all his friends, and he got introduced to me, they are older people. Even he's friendly with my uncle. Jerry Sapia. Wow. You know, all his friends, all his peers, and they are older people. I want to say thank you, Jerry. You must be with them. Where is he? Uh-oh, sorry, man. Yeah, when we took over 2017, the organization was not registered with a bank. We don't have bank account. So we decided to open an account. We opened an account with the World Fargo Bank. And up to this time, we still having the bank account. And don't feel bad of the financial report. The financial report is in time. Every little cent you spend or you gave us, we use it wisely. So if the audit team come today, and somebody was asking, said there's some time, yes, I'm sorry I'll be leaving for here Monday morning. Other than that, I said, let's set up a team so we can sit down with the team tomorrow to see what went wrong. Maybe there's a calculation that is not here, but your money is used, and 5 cents I did and then I use on my own. We have a website that is active. It's just that some of us we don't go in it. We want people to know about it. Brazos District Association, when we got in, first thing we decided to do is that any other organization within Brazos District that need help, we help them. We received a request from the Needs Only client. We want to transport some medical equipment in Brazos. We give them $1,300 for them to get help in the boat, because we are the mother organization. We did the same thing to the Babo Atimo. They have a clinic that they were building in Portland, and the ice. We gave them the money. If any Babo Atimo member here, we gave them the same 1,300, 1,300. We are in the business of doing things because we represent you. So we want to make sure that what you need is what we should do. So what we did is that we started looking around to see where we can spend some money when it comes to schools. So I contacted the representative, Honorable Chester Grant. The first area I wanted to go was in Plo. We also want to build a school in Plo. The representative said the road is very bad, and when you do it, it will give me a hard time. And I don't want to get a hard time. So I said, okay. Then we started thinking about road. The good thing is that the Road Development Association was also about to undertake a school building. So I said, okay, if there's anything, we will help. Then let's go to Bison News of Jambi. Jambi is the headquarters of the Bison District Association. I mean, Brazos District, Brazos Statutory District. So when the Jowdy, and I tell you, to build a school, if you look at our plan, it's not what we have over there. But at least we build something we call school. Our children are in it today and learning. Honorable told something to went there and saw the school building. If you go in our child room, you will see the school building. We built it, we dedicated it, we called the education, the county education officer that came there, and it was dedicated. So it was turned over to the county as a school. So I want to say thank you very much for all those that pay their money. A committee was set up. Everything we do, we make sure that we have a committee.
Why?
When COVID hit the world, it hit everybody. I didn't want to say the word. We set up a committee that was headed by my own sister again, Justina Tower, Boye. And we were able to generate some funds. And we have another committee in Grand Jida in Liberia. They work with Boye, they work with the administration, and were able to distribute some medical supplies in 44 towns in Barazan district. That is from Sessa River to Wojiwon and to Portland. You know, across Portland is in the Babo area. So we supply these people. And also this constitution says that we should hold convention every year. So every year, we make sure we have a convention. We had the first convention in Baltimore, Maryland. I want to say thanks to the Baltimore chapter, the DC Metro chapter. It was successful, people went there. The second year we came to Des Moines, Iowa. The third year was the COVID. And we did everything possible to make sure that we meet as Brazilian. And I want to say thanks to LPL that carried the convention live. People in Iowa they gathered, Mr. Peter Tata, I want to say thank you. They gathered somewhere. I don't know the place, but they might be to his house. People in New England were somewhere to the gather. And we in Pennsylvania were in our office, in our headquarters, where Edmund Flan gave us to use. And we had a convention, first in history. People that are not in the chapter, they also watched it. So I want to say thank you for taking part. Again, we said that we were going to revamp when we were running our campaign. We said we'll revamp. Because most of the chapters were there. There was no leadership. Brazilian was there. So then we started making our phone calls. We made enough phone calls to make sure that something happened. And besides that, I traveled to this area too, when they called me there. So we made a phone call to Des Moines, Iowa. And Des Moines said, all the ladies are there. They said, no men in this town here. At that time, Mr. Bobby Paul was their coordinator. He came to our meeting. I want to say thanks to Mr. Campbell, who is now the assistant coordinator. They mobilized themselves and they said, we will be having Barazan district here. And I said, well, that's fine. But what I would do, I want for you to have a man to be your coordinator. And I talked to Mr. Peter Tapler. You know, Peter was once a past president for the Barazan district.
Going down to chapter.
Yes, so I told him, I said, Peter, you got to come down to be a chapter coordinator. He said, man, don't tell me this thing there. I said, for real. Anyway, after couples of discussion, he said, you're dealing with a web and all that kind of thing. And so after, I said, we have to come up with something. That's how Peter became chapter coordinator. And today, Iowa is Iowa. There's a chapter there. We have everything there. We then going there over and over. I want to say thank you, Mr. Pablo. Then we decided to come to North Dakota. For me, I'm sorry, my speech is written, but I don't want to lecture. I want us to lecture for you to know what we did.
Do it.
If you look in the flyer there, you'll see the speech there. But there was a chapter in North Dakota. But again, they were there. So I said, look, we have to do something about North Dakota. They got Maxodia in North Dakota. So then I started calling people around. I spoke to the chapter coordinator at that time. And he said, he's not reporting to me. He's not doing nothing. He got no dealing with me. I said, okay. If you say so, then I will have to change you. And how I changed, I had the administration change the coordinator that was there at that time. He did not want to work with this national administration. So they will ask Mr. Moti Tayo, special envoy to this place. After he met with those people that are here, they recommended Mr. Festo Carl Henson to be the coordinator. So then we said, okay, just send the names. A chapter is recognized by their presentation. They send their board of director who Mr. Gibson Jerry is I think chair or secretary to the board. They send a complete listing. Today we are here because of these coordinator and their membership. I want to say thanks to the North Dakota, South Dakota. We said, no, there must be a chapter there too. And I talked to Mr. Camarato. Mr. Camarato. Sorry, man. Anthony Dito. I talked to Mr. To. He said, Mr. President, I know you when you want something to be done, you want to do it. I will make sure. And Mr. To mobilized the people, and then they sent us a complete list of people that are there. And today we have a coordinator over there by the name of Madam Annie Dido Shah. She's here. Thank you very much, man. And she's been working. The first convention, they did not attend. They were one of those that they sent their money like that. The former national queen. Thank you. So you see, if we talk to people, they don't mind their position. They want to work for the Bazon District Association. So you can say, I was queen, and I can't do it, but they did it because they love their people. I want to say thank you. So the Bazon District Association decided to undertake a project, the school in total. And tonight, you will see how far we are gone with the school. Just within 1 month and less than 2 weeks. I'm coming back. The school in total, you will see here tonight, it will be shown on the projector. How far we are gone. I want to say a big thank you. You know, when you take a decision, you should take a decision that will benefit your people. I know some people will not like it, but at the end of the day, they will see it. Somebody said New England. New England, I can remember when I was there as coordinator in Pennsylvania. I have a brother who was the coordinator in New England. We call ourselves superintendent as Mose Edrich. But it took some time. New England was suffering from leadership when Mose left. So, I talked to Mr. Dennis. I said, Papa, you can't be here for us to struggle. And they said, okay, no problem. Me and my woman will see what we'll do. I said, fine. So they did what they could do by convincing Madam Cecilia Moreau. And today, New England have a powerful coordinator, Madam Cecilia Moreau. A complete structure was put together there. So I want to say thank you very much to Mr. Pete Dennis and thank you to Madam Moreau for accepting the position. and doing your best. We did a lot of good things, but it's not easy to be a president. It's not easy to be a secretary. It's not easy to be a treasurer. It's not easy to be either a vice president. But the mistake we Africans make is that we feel that the president is the head, so he should carry the heavy load. So the vice president, they want to relax. But we are all in the boat together, and we are getting somewhere. The Bison District Association is going somewhere. This is my last time speaking as president of Bison District Association in the Americas. Again, when New England, after the convention, when I spoke to Cecile Moreau, the coordinator, I said, look, we had a successful convention. We had queens. There were two queens, one from Iowa and one from New England. And the New England chapter won the contest. The queen that came from Iowa said, oh, this is my sister, and I don't regret it. But I will be a queen on my side. And I said, no problem. So long we want to work for Bison District, we are happy. So the Iowa chapter decided to have an appreciation for the queen. And I went there, and the queen for that section is here tonight with us. Can you stand up? So I want to say thank you very much for participating into that contest. It's not easy for somebody to say, I want to be. That's my wife. Can't come and do. Well, last time at the welcome program, the queen was introduced. And today, Her Highness is here. And you see, Wabili School, we built two now. This is the second one we are on. We did not forget about the health sector. We have students at the midwifery school in Grange. At a certain point, they were almost about to be thrown out of school. When they wrote the health chairperson, who is Madam Edith Manka, I said, talk to Jerry Sabi or talk to Arthur Tenton, a very powerful guy too that I work with, Mr. Arthur Tenton. And let me know if there's anything we can do. Right there they met and then they discussed, they came out and we said, okay, how much can we give them to keep their school up and drive it? And we did. That report was in the past years. But yes, we helped the health sector also with scholarship. Currently, we are building a school in total, and you know that school will need teachers. So what we did is that we talked to students in the university. There's a university like, in Grand Gilead. They call it Grand Gilead University. Before it was a community college, but it was elevated to the university. So the students in the teacher college, we decided to give them a scholarship so that when they graduate, they will go back to our district to teach. They are in the school. We signed a letter of memorandum of understanding with them that when they graduate, they will go to Basel district to teach. And anybody that will win, we are appealing to you. Do not let these students get out of the school. Do everything that you can do for them to graduate so that they can go back home to teach. They really want to teach. As one of my brothers said, they level the new leadership to do anything they want to do. That's fine. But I'm appealing to the new leadership to consider those students that are on that scholarship. I just want to take this time to say thank you to all Baselians, far and near, back home, that have been helping this administration for the past 6 years. We got nothing to give you, but I just say thank you. God bless you. If you look in the brochure you got there, my speech is there again. I will just throw a light on it tonight, and then you will sit down and see what we are doing in total, especially when it comes to TMI. Mr. Chairman of the board and your members, I want to say thank you very much. I enjoyed the 6 years working with you as board. I know it's not easy, but yes, we work together. And to all the presidents, the former president of the Basel District Association, I know Mr. So is not here, Mr. City is not here, Mr. David Bato is not here, Madam Chantal Tao, this lady here, what are you? When we were pushing and pulling, she came in and she helped us, and today we are back on our feet. I want to say thank you, madam. Thank you very, very much. Again, I want for everybody to understand this financial report. I don't want for you to feel bad about it. It's very, very good. Maybe the person that did it or the person who asked to do it because we're running out of time. But from now to next weekend, you will see this report back into the chapel.
Thank you.
5 cents for not spending my part of your money, 10 cents for not used for my plane ticket, nor my car rental, nor my food. We do not have my car. We gave us a my car. We read the my car in the presence. The second one was the presence of the chairlady. The first one was in the presence of the chairman of the board. I invited him to my house. That's how we share it. So we do everything we do, we use check. So if you see anything that is not here, we're sorry or we rectify those things there. Thank you very much. God bless Basel District. God bless everybody. Thank you. DJ! Basel women, you're coming down? Thank you. Basel women! Basel District women, your president.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you to all our mothers. Thank you. Please have your seat. Everyone, the president to a seat so we can get ready. I'll have our debate. That's it. Yes, you said. Because it was Mr. Dennis' idea to bring development to Basel District. And so, Mr. President, Mr. Dennis giving the amount of $1,000 to contribute. The money.
That church, you bring him.
Thank you. Time faster, people. Time.
So, I want to say thank you for everything and we really appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, Mr. Dennis, I want to say a big thank you to the woman. Mr. Dennis is then my mentor. But he said a lot of believing memories. In Lynn, Massachusetts, there was this woman of God who cannot read, not know a blind.
Yes.
And I went and I had them. So I know where the women are searching from. Thank you very much. This particular one of me is for the entire purpose. I'm turning it over to the lady who is responsible to collect all our $200. Yeah, that's man. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr. President. Please have.
You trusted us to carry on a task, and by the grace of God, it will be performed perfectly.
Thank you.
Our reputation is on the line. I respect the God I serve. And I believe that the team that you gave us was capable. I respect my Brazilian people. And I thank you, my dear. for sitting with me and supporting me. You made me to respect our people, and I will not let them down. This election, I promise you, it will be fair, it will be free. So tonight, this afternoon, one of the responsibilities that we had was to have the aspiring presidents, the vice presidents, to hear from them. But we couldn't do it. So there were people who know it, who have been doing it, and you know them. Our Honorable Gibson Yaro. And where is our dynamic Honorable Sansinto? They will be doing it, and right after this, we'll be having what we call our election. Okay, quickly. We got to do. We want to do briefly. Do our election education, right?
Good evening, everybody. Are you ready to vote tomorrow? Everybody here is doing what it's supposed to do. Tomorrow is our time. So we want to tell you how you're going to be. Well, the first thing we're going to tell you is we have people that are registered. The total registered voters that we have are going to be voting tomorrow. We have 355. 355 registered voters that we have on our list. But tonight we're going to pass on the listing to the very head of each of the states. We have the list here. We're going to give it to you so you can look it over with the people. And if you have any issue, please let us know tonight so that we can be able to rectify it. Even though we put it in the chat room, but we're going to give you a hard copy to look at it. And it is a roster that we have. So I'm going to tell you how many registered voters each of the state has. Minnesota have 19 people registered to vote. Iowa have 84 registered voters. And then we have South Dakota. South Dakota have 21 registered voters. And then the non-chapter also have 19. DC Metro have 6. We have North Dakota. North Dakota have 160 voters. And then we have PA. PA also have 25. And then New England. New England registered voters are 21. So if you total it, we have 355 registered voters. Okay, with that being said, to the both teams, we're going to be needing representation from each of the teams to join our table tomorrow. So please have them ready for us. So tomorrow, we need to see them tomorrow first. So what we're going to do, we need 2 from each. So what we're going to do is, they are going to sign a promissory note, or we're going to all sign a note tomorrow that the election is going to be free and fair. In case anything happens, you have to voice it out. And before that happens, before we announce the result, we're going to collect all the cell phones from everybody. Please, we are telling you now so that you don't say it's a surprise to you tomorrow. So when we are ready to tally the vote, we're going to collect all the cell phones from everybody that are tallied during the tally. So we are just saying it so that everybody will know. And All right, so we're going to distribute it. So anybody from Minnesota chapter, Minnesota registered voter area from
what we see the coordinator. Yeah.
Can you come and get it? All right, so we're going to allow them to carry on. We're going to give you the copies.
Okay, please see the election commission for your copy. They want you to look over it to make sure there's no error. Because we don't want a host of the conversation with Samson Toe. Give a big hand clap to Mr. Toe. Yeah, give me some love. They call him Bloku.
Each of the teams to have us counted. We're going to count it all together. The total number we have is 350. We're going to count that, and then the balance one we're going to count it also.
The chap boy, you see that it's my brother. Peter Tabla, Peter Tabla's sister. That's my wife. So since the election process, I've refused to take their call. Chap on way they say I'm phone by my guy. Yeah, they don't know crew. The concern phone do way, phone do their way family. I want Jawa to say he's okay. But say the bad guy. I want you to know about the election coming and both of you involved. I don't want anybody to even suspect and try to. I'm a liberal. I try to stay away from those things. That's why.
The liberal.
Thank you very much.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, without no special order, we want to invite to take your seat Mrs. Bessie Kine. Bessie Kine. Please give a big hand clap to Bessie Kine. Bessie Kine is vice presidential candidate for Team Jai Kine. Thank you very much, madam. Thank you for taking your seat. And then we want to invite onto this table as well, Mr. Charles. Thank you very much. His eyes are ready to you. You get 1 minute to respond. Hey, DJ, I want you to fix that. You got an echo. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's better. We'll ask you direct question. You got 1 minute. If you are responding to your friend, you got 30 seconds. We have the deputy here will be taking our time. When we say stop, we want you to stop. Because if you refuse to stop, the other person wants to do the same thing, then it will be chaotic. There will be because of our presidential debate, we only have 3 questions from the audience today. In the presidential debate, we have at least 5 questions, and the rest of the questions will come from us. So I have Mr. Toe here as my co-presenter, and we have the questions that we have prepared. None of the candidates or their representatives have seen them. Mr. Toe and I were 2, and we prepared these questions. They are generic questions. Through your comments, other questions will come, but we have some generic questions. So, Mr. Toe.
Thank you. Thank you, Gibson. Thank you, candidates. Thank you. First one go to Charles. Has to do with qualification, and I hope that you guys will understand that I'm going to be mixing it up here. Guys, can we have, please, let's have.
Can we have it quiet?
I'm going to be mixing it up here, speaking my dialect. And if you can't understand Crown, I don't know how, they don't say that. Let me say, the first question, Charles, has to do with qualification. What are things you have within you, part of your qualification, that you think will help you run this association effectively?
Thank you very much. I am qualified to run as a VP because I have a good knowledge of Boston District and to bring out good developments, what all we need, what to do to uplift our district. Thank you.
Same question.
Thank you very much. Hello. Well, it's not working.
Pull it up or hold. You have to put it on. Please put it. Yeah.
Thank you. Good evening, Bazodian. My name is Miss Bessie Khan from Sledtown. I'm qualified to be a VP for Boston District because I have the leadership skills and I've been leading in my community.
Thank you. Let me go back to you. Qualification that you have, the attributes of your qualification that you have that perhaps that will be able to help you to lead the association. What are some of the areas that perhaps you'll be able to apply those attributes?
Thank you. Woman, I have led my church, the woman president of my church, and in doing that, we were able to help some widows and some orphans. And I will bring that skills where we did how to generate funds to help our widows and to help women back home.
Mr. Paul, same question to you, please.
The first thing, I have the leadership skill, but the thing here is that you need people. The manner in which you approach people and how people will come to you, come to your call. All right. There are many things in Boston District that the Boston need. And I have more idea, and I know what they need in our district. And those ideas, I'll put them together with all the membership so that we can do better in our district.
Thank you, Pastor.
Just sticking on that, I think Vice President or President, you must be a high school graduate. Has any of you obtained high school education?
Yes, I graduated from high school.
I graduated from high school.
Okay, that leads me to my next question. Since you graduated from high school, you were of the economic situation, and how can the organization grow financially? What do you know that you can help for the organization to grow financially besides taking money from members?
Who answer first? One of the things when you take
Charles, thank you. You can take over. Yes, go ahead.
One of the things when you take leadership, the first thing you have to stay is strong programs. Because you will not do it by yourself, but there's some program you have to stay so that you'll be able to generate some funds and help the people in the district. And with yourself, there are some people within the organization, they cannot move around, but sometimes as a leader, you have to talk to people with respect, a polite manner so that people will join you and will be part of it. Besides that, you have to lobby around. If you live in a city has something that can help people, but you have to lobby around so that they can help your organization, and that help will go within the district. Thank you.
Yes, Ms. Bessie.
Thank you very much. I know Boston District, we are a 501c3. We're qualified. So in that aspect, we can write proposal, and I believe we have some experts among us that will be able to help us generate funds through that to help our people back home when it comes to finance. Thank you.
Now, I'm going to move. We're not going by the list here. This whole list here, we're going to jump here and there, and then we'll ask you questions that are relevant to vice presidential candidate. I want to ask the two of you, and you will have the chance to ask each person one question at the end of your time. So we have Boston District citizens in America here. They are the one raising the money. And we are sending the money to Liberia for projects. The people here and the people in Liberia who Boston District is supposed to help most. I would start with Bessie.
Thank you very much. From my understanding, I think we are here as the light of Boston District because we have the opportunity here to be able to work and earn money. While back there, our people do not have the opportunity to go to work. So therefore, the people back home are the ones that need the help most.
A Toyota Sienna out there, the fire truck will come outside, remove your car. Otherwise, they will either tow your car or shut us down. So you can't park directly across. You can't be the one raising the money. But we send the money to Liberia most time. The people here that are raising the money and the people in Liberia who really need help.
First of all, what you want to do is build your heart first before you start helping other people. So the first thing I need, the people who need help, the people on the ground. How do they get the help? All right, now we get an example. You see what happened during the coronavirus. We went around to help the other people, the old people who are not able to move around for them to get food to eat. And we just did some food all around. But yet and still, your proposed project is in Boston District. You still got to help the people. But the first thing, people that have problems on the ground, you have to look after them first before you start sending things by home. We know it is our project to go by home. But here, you got to deal with the people that are here first. You got some people that are disabled, and other people got problems, they can't walk, they got eye complaint, all of these things. Thank you.
Okay, at this point, we're going to have a quick reaction between two of you. You said the people in Liberia need help, and you said the people here need help. Look in your face and tell him what makes you wrong.
Thank you so much. Mr. Paul, thank you for that answer. But I think, and you know very well, I understand we have handicap. I understand we have disabled people. But in America, there's program for handicapped and disabled people. Where back home, there's nothing set up for handicapped and disabled people. Therefore, I think we should help the people back home. There where you are wrong.
Thank you very much, Ms. Bessie. Mr. Charles Paul, I want you to look in your face and tell her why she's wrong.
The first thing I want to tell you is that you got some people here to listen, they can't come into the hall. There are certain things you have to do with the people that are here so that they will come to your call when you call upon them. So if you can't do anything better here with them, you will not even get an opportunity to help the people back home. Therefore, I said that any help is supposed to come among ourselves before together we can help the people back home. And for that reason, for what you just said, I don't think that's the right thing, because we who here that put money together, we need to look among our friends to see who will have problems and who is sick, to see the welfare of the people that are here, and from there we can turn back to the people. But it's an ongoing thing. Thank you very much.
It looks like you have 30 seconds. Go ahead. You want to say something?
Thank you very much. I think you are trying to contradict me. I said, I'm not saying that they don't need help here. But here, as I said, there's a lot of opportunity. If you have a handicapped person that can get to the hall, the organization should know about that. And there's a lot of things in place. We have wheelchair. We have a way that we can bring them here. But let's say you have a sister who is back home that is pregnant and she's about to give birth. She has no way to get around.
Thank you. Charles, you want to say something? Yes. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. I understood that people got medical coverage and other things. But remember, this is a non-profit organization. You're doing it by yourself to help people. So deal with people that you're doing it with, deal with them. Everybody got medical coverage, they got everything to do. But this is our private thing that we're doing by ourselves. So we'll help each other here first before start letting other people buy them. If you say that, I don't think that you're right. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I like that heated debate, very respectful. I love it. Give yourself a big clap for that. Yes. Okay, at this point in time, we're going to get take three questions from the audience. Anybody can ask a question. You can ask a question. Anybody who want to ask a question, you are welcome now to ask a question. This brother.
Hello, this is Madison Ghibli from Iowa, Des Moines, Iowa. My sister,
Her name is Bessie.
Bessie, yeah, I'm my own sister too. Like you said, people here, even if they are handicapped, they have resources. But equally so, there are some people.
What's your question?
Ask the question. Okay. What if people, there are two categories of handicap.
Go ahead. Ask your question.
So the people that didn't meet the state requirement in order to get a state benefit, what do we do to them? If you don't want to help them, estimating that everybody have opportunity.
So, if I understood your question, what will happen to people who do not have help? How can we help them when the state is not helping them? Yeah. Is that your question? Yeah. Let's say you can go ahead.
Thank you very much. I think we are going a different direction. As an organization, we can help. When it's brought to the organization, there's not a way we can help our people here. That's why we are non-profit, as he said, and we can look into it. They have some free hospital that you can go to get help.
Thank you
in America.
Thank you very much. The next question.
Yeah, thank you. And the question goes to both of them. I want to know your weakness and strength that you are bringing to this organization. What is your weakness and what is your strength? Thank you.
You got a question? What part of you is your weakness and what part of you is your strength? We start with Charles.
Thank you very much. What? My weakness or my strength? My strength. Can you hear me?
Your strength, we hear you. We hear you.
My strength will be like, for instance, you got your membership, but you need them for them to be in that attendance. And there are some things within the organization. Sometimes people show their respect to one another, and how to deal with it. Sometimes it become a problem with people. And
what's your weakness, sir?
Yeah.
What's your weakness?
Weakness is when it comes to the point like people not showing respect, and that can bring weakness to me.
Okay, thank you very much, Miss Bessie. What's your strength?
Thank you very much. If everybody know me here, I'm a people person. I'm very patient and I work with everybody, no matter who you are and where you're from. My weakness will be the disrespect for anybody.
Thank you very much. The last question.
My name is Nyeman, Mark Nyeman from Iowa. My question to two of you, the Dennis Reed administration come to an end today. Beginning tomorrow, you will take over. What do you know about this organization that this our administration did not do that you will do?
Better. So the question to them is that the Dennis administration is going out. What the two of them will do to make it better? Is that it?
Yeah.
No. State your question again because I wanted to answer it.
My question is, the two of you are coming in now, taking over from the Dennis Reed administration. What did the Dennis Reed administration did not do that when you come to power tomorrow you will do?
Okay.
The best.
Better explain. Miss Bessie.
Thank you very much. From my observation, we have more Bazodian in America. But if I look in that chat room, the number in there is very low. Therefore, we will set up a database and collect every information for all Bazodian living in America. That's one thing we will do. And try, even if you can get along with anybody, as a leader, you should try your best to bring everybody on board. We are all Bazodian. There's nobody more Bazodian than your friend. Thank you.
Charles.
Thank you very much. One of the things that you want to do, number one, in organizing the organization, you need communication. All right. Some people go on the website to know about it, but most of the people that are here that even paying their money, some of them do not know how to go on website to even do anything. Why not call them for them to know about it? So I have to encourage people, call them, and make sure that people know to take part of these things.
Thank you very much. my last question, and then we'll let you go. The two of you, we want you to tell the people of Boston District what will make you to resign this job in the future when you are elected. Let's start with Charles. What will make you, what will cause you to resign this job in the future if you are elected?
Excuse me, like for instance, people doing things. There are some things you take some consideration. But there are some things people try to upset you to do other things. That what is done you're doing and they try to put it on you, that's not a good thing. And when it comes to the cost, instead of going through it, you have to just resign.
Do you have a specific?
All right. That's something I can say. That's for instance. All right. Now come to financial aspect. You have no idea about it. And they'll probably have people putting together the VP, the secretary, and what have you. They said that you are implicated. How did you get implicated with anything? You need to ask and you need to explain yourself. And yet still, after you are going to explanation, people refuse to even listen to you. All these things, that's a problem. And once you got a kind of problem, to avoid it, just tell the people you have to resign from RFA so that you can go forward. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let's go to Ms. Bessie.
Thank you very much. High on the table for me, my character is on the line. I respect myself and I want people to respect me. Therefore, corruption will be the high on the list that will make me to resign.
Thank you very much.
Fund.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for your vice president. Yes, Honorable Charles Paul and Honorable Bessie Kine. Thank you very much, and you can retire to your seat. Yeah, give me music, give me music.
Don't shake it now. You are there.
God will do the best we can here.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have a special order to call people, therefore I'm going to call our presidential candidates.
Hey guys, please, we want to hear something here.
If you listen to the VP and you go outside, I don't know when you listen to the president, what will happen? So please come inside, let's deal with the presidential candidate. We are ready to call them. Come and listen to your presidential candidates. Special order. Without any special preference, I want to invite on here Mr. Brown Jai. Honorable Brown Jai, please take your seat. Give a big hand clap to Honorable Brown Jai. Thank you very much. Honorable Brown Jai is from the state of Minnesota.
Chapter.
Welcoming onto this stage, Honorable Peter Tabler. Peter Tabler, please take yourself. Please go take your seat. Honorable Tabler is from the state of Iowa. DJ gave them one more music while they are seated, so they can get adjust themselves. Our presidential candidates, you have 1 minute to answer a direct question. You have 30 seconds to respond. At some point in time, you will have 30 seconds to go back and forth. With this, I give it to Mr. Samson Toe to start his first question.
Thank you, Gibson. First thing first, another house cleaning. If you guys have no objection, the two of you, I would like for Anna to grab your phone. So we'll put it over here. Your phone, your cell phone. I'd like to have both of your cell phone over here. Yeah. Brown, that's it. Okay. Bring Peter my phone. Just put it over. Okay, thank you.
We don't want you to be testing questions to answer to them.
Thank you. Thank you.
I will try to keep you up and go to the female so you don't.
Okay. So let's start. Thank you very much, Mr. Jai, Mr. Tabler. Thank you guys. We really appreciate it. First thing I want to say is to your colleagues and your brothers and sisters here to take on this position. Guys, with please. Guys. Okay. For you to put your hands up to say I want to lead. It's not little stuff, which I really do appreciate. So thank you very much for even allowing yourself to go through the process. We appreciate it. Let's start. The first question, going back to qualification. Same question that I asked your Vice President Kennedy earlier, and that is, what are some of the qualification attributes that you have that perhaps at this level, being president, that perhaps you may be able to apply to run this association effectively? We'll start with Mr. Tabler, please.
Thank you. The qualification that I have, first of all, I'm a bachelor degree holder in business administration. I'm a teacher by profession. I teach for 13 years with United Nations. I was the president for Liberian Association in Florida, and I served 2 terms. I served as a vice president Honorable David Banto to unite Boston people. And I came down in Iowa to uplift Iowa as the coordinator under Mr. Dennis administration. I don't stop there. I'm president secretary.
Thank you very much. We have a timekeeper here. Thank you very much. Hold on. I know.
Whatever. This is what
I'm from Minnesota, as you have heard already. With respect to qualifications, I have served the Liberian community, not just the Liberian community, the Boston District community as well. I once served as the Secretary General for the Interim Leadership Administration of the Graduate Association in Minnesota. I have also served as the Secretary General for the Liberian Student Union in Alameda College of Education in Sierra Leone, and also served under the Rome Corps as far as Boston District is concerned as the Secretary General for the Minnesota chapter. I have other qualifications. As we progress in the debate, we'll hear those.
Thank you. So, Mr. Yai, those qualification attributes that perhaps you listed and some you said we'll talk about them later. What are the process or processes that you have that perhaps you think those qualifications can be applied specific by some district to lift this association to another level?
If it comes to leadership, first of all, one of the challenges we have in our community right now, as far as community development is concerned, our leaders tend to misunderstand what leadership is. And leadership is about serving the people. You are not serving yourself. So for a non-profit organization like our Boston District, for example, we need to persuade people not to use cohesion. You can't force people, especially when the people have to be willing to donate their money. I also have experience in project management. As we speak right now, in most of our community most of our organizations in this community, what they do, they squeeze money out of members. We are not just going to squeeze money out of our members, we are also going to write project proposals and grants to bring money in.
Yes. With my qualification, which I'm bringing into Boston District, I serve at the Liberian Association of Northeast Florida, and I'm having a scholarship program that the people benefit today. And that scholarship program can be applied to Boston District so that our students, where the schools are built, can have a better teachers. We can write grants to make sure that we go out of our backs. Our back is what do we do to bring extra money And I did it. And I can bring it in again. I did it for the Bible Association, and I can do it here to bring more money. I have a lot of NGOs that I worked with before that can give up money.
One last question on this qualification attributes, and I would say going to Mr. Tabler, and that is, in Boston District, once you're successful to take the leadership, and you realize that this devil is not what you think it is, what as a specific application of your leadership ability that you will be able to use to stabilize where you believe perhaps might be going out of order?
I did it before. When Boston District was desperate, was in a situation, I used my strength, I used my experience to bring Boston District together. So with this present administration where things are in a full stream, I want to make sure that we will do even more than that. Because we have more members in this country, but because we are not getting to them, our population is low. But as I told you, we have more members and Brazilians are ready to work with us to make sure that we put this organization to another level.
You want to respond to that question? Our last question.
Sure, yeah. I think consensus building is very important. Organizational change is something we find difficult to understand, and the way we kind of communicate our message with respect to change is what people are having problem with. So, like
going with Mr. Yai Mike.
No, the mic is on. I think you just relax.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is
okay. Now, there you go.
Organizational change is very important. So if we are to bring about change, the people that are to be affected by the change, they have to be a part of the process. For example, in 2019, when we were appointed to revise and review the Boston District Constitution, there was not enough communication to educate the people as to what the change is going to bring to us. As a result, it was rejected. So what I'm saying is that we should be able to build consensus.
Okay, thank you very much, Honorable Toole. I'm going to start my first question, and that has to do with looking at the overview of the Boston District. I'll start with you, Mr. Brown. What is the problem with Boston District that you think you can fix? How do you understand the way Boston District is going?
I think this is one of the greatest questions so far. Boston District, we are doing well, like any organization. However, there are a lot of problems that need to be resolved. For example, right now we have a constitutional issue. The Boston District Constitution has been in existence since 2007. The organization itself has been in existence for 33 years. Imagine. We all agree that we have to evolve with time. So one of the areas that I think we have a major problem is the area of the empowerment of our board. Our board of directors have no power right now. The president and his team, they can formulate the budget and approve it themselves. Is that something we have to do as Boston District in this day and age? I believe very strongly. Anyone, whether Peter Tabler or Jai, that takes over the leadership of this organization, the first thing we should do is to revisit the Constitution, to make sure that the board has more power than the executive.
Thank you very much. Honorable Tabler.
Yes, sir.
What is it that is wrong with Boston District?
Thank you. One of the things that's wrong with Boston District, like tomorrow election, we get a lot of people that's registered. And even, in fact, they will not even come here tonight, but they will be on our line tomorrow, and put somebody to a wrong party to a place, and this is affecting our organization. So if I'm a president, all the names that I mentioned on the list, I'm going to get beyond them so that they can be member of Boston District. It's a serious situation.
Okay. Let's come to the economics. I'll start with you, Mr. Tabler. Looking at Boston District economic strength, we always get money from our members. That's how we survive. What other ways that Boston District will be able to raise money without taking dues from members?
Yes. Basel District Organization is the 501c status. We can use the 501 to advocate for grant out there. There's a grant out there, but if you don't ask for it, you're not going to get it. And our chapter, I know our organization have all that qualification to write grants. And we have people in our bill who do that. I can put people here by doing who write grants and we can get a grant. So we're going to go out there to write grants. In this country that we are in, America is the first place and all the money are here. Except when you get out there and ask for it, you're not going to get it.
Still got time, though. Okay, thank you. You still got time, but if you don't, that's fine.
So we can write grants instead of only speaking our members. Another thing that we can do, even our members here, some of them are struggling. We can do things to help them. Like for example, when I was president in Florida, I went to.
Thank you very much. Honorable Brown, I'm going to change the question a little bit, but still on the economics, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Currently, Basel District citizens are paying $100 to enter, and I did pay my $100 today, so I'm clear. Do you think we should pay more for Basel District to be financially solvent, or you think we should pay less? What's your opinion?
I'm of the strong view that the $100 is too much money for members to pay to enter. That's number one. Number two, my colleague here mentioned that he was a VP on David Banto, right? If I'm correct?
Yeah.
How many grants did you write?
No, I'm not asking. It's a rhetorical question. You don't have to respond.
I'm not asking you. Just keep that in mind as we move along.
You do it,
okay. How many grants did you write? Is it today you are running now? You are telling people you will write grants? To answer your question, the money is too much. There are so many things we as an organization can do. The grant writing is very important. There is free money out there for non-profit organizations, and our leaders that have come before us, they are not taking advantage of that opportunity to write grants. Look, we have $93,000 project in total. Are you going to take all that money from members? Look in the chat room. How many people have paid? We got
time. Thank you very much. I will let Mr. Tablo to respond to his question to you. And if you disagree that Basel District is paying too much by paying $100, you can also respond to that if you want.
Okay, thank you. You talk about on Mr. Banto, we were having a specific mission, and our mission was to unite Baselians. Because at this time there was no chapter, the whole Baselian come together. And we fought for 3 years to unite Baselians. And today, that the fruit we are enjoying. And the fruit we are enjoying. And besides that, when you talk about, is that what the next question?
You said the $100 is too much for members.
Okay. Well, when Basel District, the history when Basel District formed in 1990, things were better in this country. You can get gas for $150. But this time, you go to the pump, everything is high. Your flight ticket to even come to Fatco is high. So we have to look at what we spend. We spend $500, for every ticket and can't pay $50.
So you think the $100 is more or less?
The $100 is better.
Okay. Thank you very much. That's a great debate here. Jeremy, I'm going to let the two of them tell us why. Mr. Brown Jai, I want you to look in your face and tell him why the $100 is too much.
Mr. Tablo.
Yes.
The $100 is too much. Why? The reason is very simple. We used to pay $50, right? And we used to have a lot of people in the hall. Watch tonight. The $100 is going to make us lose a lot of money. The $100 is another way of trying to take shortcuts. Not holding ourselves accountable. We as administration, as I said, there are other ways we can raise money. Write grants. This administration, for example, how many grants have they written to bring in money? So if we can't write grants, there is no way that we can bring in a lot of money. We have to write grants and get free money out there. That's what I'm saying.
Mr. Tablo, he described the $100 for people paying as a shortcut to make money. What do you say to him? Look at him, tell him.
That's not a shortcut when you say they were agreed, but they sat down and think that is the best way to go. Because everybody knows the price of things are so high. Look at you talking about 93,000 in those school building, and somebody paying $50. How many years are we going to take to build a school? If we are writing grants, it takes time to come.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tabler. Mr. Brown, you got a rebuttal for 30 seconds.
It's taking a long time, Mr. Tabler, simply because we are not writing grants. We have to write grants. Do not assume that if you write grants, you are not going to get money. Write the grants and see if you are not going to get money.
Okay, Mr. Tabler.
Yes, but go ahead. $100. We can still have the $100 and write grants. Some of us, we work with other organizations, they are paying $200. I'm plenty chairman for two-way. Two-way pay $200 for the convention fee. They pay $250.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Give them a big clap. Okay, we'll go to Mr. Santito.
I'm very glad that I'm not sitting back there, having kids in here. Look at him and look at him. But anyway, let's take you. Let's go on. Hello, guys, please see here. The welfare of the members of Boston District. Mr. Yai, let me ask you, what is your understanding? You, not me, not my interpretation. What will be your understanding when somebody says the welfare of the association and its members?
The welfare is this. The welfare is the state of being of our people, how they live, the condition in which they live, improving overall condition of our people, both back home and here in the United States.
Yes, the welfare is in both sides. The people here on ground and the people back home. But look, let me tell you, Mr. Toad, we have some family, we have some older people that were brought in this country that cannot read and write. But we want money from them, but they cannot drive, they cannot have driver lesson, and we set it down there, we want them to pay $50, pay $100. We can help, give the people driver lesson, and make sure they go to work and pay our own and pay our money. That's not a help.
Okay, with that understanding, your definition, those are your definitions, that's not mine. So most likely you have a real good grip on the welfare of our people. So with that understanding, let's go back to Tabler. And with the diaspora Brazilian and the home-based Brazilian, which one of the two groups that you think would need the most help from us?
So it's sad. If we sit down today, we are imitating, the bodies. So the people back home, they are most needed people. That's why we are doing everything to open our towns to them.
Yeah, I agree with the Tabler. The people back home. I've gone back home to Liberia now about 5 times. Last year I went twice. This year I went once. So I have seen close up the struggle and suffering of our people.
One last question on the welfare of our members, and that is, and I'm going back to Mr. Yai. Now that you have defined your work, you have defined the welfare of the members. I also suppose that that definition applies to Boston District members as well. Okay, with that understanding, then the question then is, with this membership here in the diaspora, that will then be used, not in a bad word, please, that will then be used positively to help you carry out your agenda of helping the people back home. Once you understand their needs and stuff, and how do you then try to convince them to help you carry out your agenda?
Yeah, earlier I talked about, as a leader, one of the skills is to be able to persuade your people, to convince them not to use force. In the first place, you are serving them, not just leading them. So one technique we use is to persuade them. It is their money we are using. Right now, as an organization, we are not even writing grants. So we keep talking to them, reach out to them, tell them exactly what we need this project. Because if I'm able to explain to people why we need the TMI project, they will be more than willing to sponsor it. than not telling them anything at all and say, okay, the school is good for you. So persuasion is very important.
All right, Tabla, please.
Mr. Tabla, go ahead.
Yeah, Mr. Jai is talking about persuading people. From 2009, you don't have chapter in his state, but he want to persuade people to be the national president. How true is this statement? How true is this statement? We work with people the way we do it. You can come and learn. Because if you are people person, if you call them, they will be there. Some of the people say, I don't have anything, but I love the people, I communicate with the people. This is what any administrator I hear is go fine. So communication. Be with your people. Be part of them. Any situation they have, you must be part of it.
Thank you very much. Mr. Tabla, join me here. Come with your microphone. You just said that the people in Liberia need more help. These are your members who came in today. Look in their face and tell them why they should still continue to pay their money.
Thank you.
Speak to them.
I will speak right now. If you leave Lima County, you will not pay so I need a chair, I will back. What said no, said no. When I put up the equipment to a men, I said, don't let that do or I will buy. So I want granted that one. I people. Thank you very much,
Mr. Tabla. Mr. Brown, join me, please.
Press your case up, Mr. President.
Mr. Brown, you said the people in Liberia need money more than these people that pay their money that came here today. But you also talk about persuading them to be able to pay money. Talk to them why they should keep paying their money and come here and you're going to send it to Liberia.
I don't love you. I know we are getting. What did it? Again, I'm women as I do it. I'm dear. When you are dear, I'm not your schedule. So go up. You know, the way you wash the woman, so I didn't just have what that.
Thank you very much, Mr. Branjan. Please give a big applause for our two brothers. Thank you. Okay, let me go on to project initiation, what we call project initiation and the constitution. Continuation. Oh, sorry. Initiation, yeah. All right, so project initiation, let's start with that first before we continue. Let's initiate. Mr. Jai, what are some of the things you want to do to do the initiation, to start the project? What are some of the things perhaps you need to do?
First of all, in project management, you have to first of all define the problem. What exactly is the problem? That's when you get to know what the problem is. Their problem is so we'll first define the problem. Then we'll define the problem, we start going down the list. Then we develop alternatives. What are the things we can do to solve this problem? Do we renovate a school or do we train teachers? But without first defining the problem, you can't just head plunge into any project. And that is why sometimes we have problems. Sometimes the community in which we are going to develop the problem, this project, they don't need even the project. We have to consult with the people on the ground. What exactly do you need? So, just in brief, define the problem, create alternatives, then we can go down the line.
Because teacher is saying, "Oh, my high school graduate, what did you high school?" Because one was going to why a dear. Flower there, no. That most one was that there is actually there to go. Is that out of moon? We got a serious problem. So we have to focus on education. I want to thank technical administration for bringing that, and we are going to make sure to get a qualified teacher to those schools.
Thank you. Project initiation, but I will, as usual, I will try to. An amazing thing here earlier, where we have a young Brazilian lady stood here and expressed herself, from my standpoint, effectively. But yet still, we have daughters, granddaughters still in Grand Clear County that are not able to get involved into school. I'm not too sure what was happening in my day where they say your sister not going to go to school because when she married that the money would use to get involved. I'm not too sure if it's happening. Well, you two are not, you were not born here. You two are grounded into the culture of our society. What are some of the things that you're bringing on board to actually educate girls in our community? We'll start with Mr. Jai.
I'm talking about Mr. Toe. I don't mind no plum. Plum It's time to educate these girls. Our young girls are giving up in early marriages at the age of 12 or 13. We pass that stage. So, we will try to create programs for the young girls. If you look at my team right now, I have a young lady, Ms. Bessie Kine, and she will be in charge of the empowerment of the girl child. So we develop programs like tailoring, soap making, bakery, interior decoration to empower the girls to do things for themselves.
I don't know so I think about you that it's got, I don't know about this now. You want you want who are where blue are you bring you my prof who or is who where you play blue. So you don't why you know about I was to who they can then. Because for you get no one or PS here or to play your DC. So education is very, very important. We have to do a personal to make sure that all girls we pay attention to them, and we'll have a program for that.
Thank you. One last question on this. As you know, Liberia overall has a serious problem right now, and those problems are seriously creeping in Grand Clear County and with extension Boston District as well. And that is the land issue. I'm not speaking about Burkina Faso right now. That's something that can be dealt with later. But I mean, a land issue would be the family themselves. Land distribution aspect becoming a very serious problem. Do you see Boston District being involved in those kinds of land dispute in a town, in a community? And if so, what are some of the things you would want to do to address those things if you were called upon?
love Mr. Yang.
Yeah, I think being in the United States, we have some level of influence over our people. If we get elected, the main thing we are going to do is to stay in contact with the people back home. But again, is their issue. We will allow the community itself to resolve those issues. I will not want to talk in the issues, we will talk. But we are not going to, tell them exactly what to do. We have to be very careful because they live there, they know exactly what the problems are.
Bahia plan, plan o canto. Né? Plan is a blade. E pode usar troia, uma vez um barro e com a baue, uma cheia de ao baby. Blue, you black blue. We just say only, and that's the problem we are having today. And I will allow you now. There's condition do black condition o black o form out law. Platiro. So akwa weje ajawa akwa lu it's a serious situation in our land, and we got to fight it. And then I'm just doing effort in it, and we will continue to make sure to make our people to understand. That's the only thing that we have. Our parents left us.
Thank you. Okay, of previous projects that previous administration undertook. From your perspective, Mr. Tablo, since you are on the floor, do you think you will begin with the old project that you met, or you will initiate new project before you go to the old projects?
Thank you. The administrations that will be leaving by tomorrow, I work with them for the past 6 years. Everything they go in, I'm part of it. I'm going to continue their project and complete it before I will think of another project.
Thank you. Mr. Jai?
Administration is continuity. One administration leaves, another administration takes over. So it's not a question of, this particular administration, but any other administration for that matter, even at nation level. So we are not going to mix our priorities. If we take over, we make sure that the projects we've met, we follow through with them, they're complete, and then we begin new ones.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to come to leadership structure. Our current leadership structure is the board, the administration, and in the administration we have president, vice president, treasurer, financial secretary, financial secretary. I will start with you, Mr. Bronson, Mr. Jackson, you are on the floor. Are you satisfied with the current structure of the Bison District Association? If no, why? If yes, how do we improve it?
I'm satisfied with the current structure. However, the functions are what I have problem with. The executive committee has more power than the board of directors. And when I lost the election to Mr. Paul, to Mr. Dennis, and I became the secretary to the board of directors, the problem we had was to make the board and the president or the executive work together. They were not making reports to us for each time we requested it. So what I'm saying is that we make sure, especially as a non-profit organization, the power should be given to the board and not to the executive committee. All projects, in fact, should go through the board. All budgets should go through the board. But the executive committee is doing all that. So essentially the board is what? The board of directors is irrelevant, it's non-existent. So I do not have a problem with the structure, but I have a problem with the functions. Mr. Tablo.
Yeah, thank you. As far as I'm concerned, I think the board chairman is here today. They've been working in hands with the administration. This is why this administration is making progress. If the general administration working with the board, there will be a query everywhere. But now they are working with the board. I'm satisfied with this administration working with the board. Even though the board is the second highest decision making after the conference, the board is the second highest decision making man. So we are not hearing anything in the administration, in the organization that the board has been silent.
So while you're on the floor for your 30 seconds, what part of Mr. Jai comment that is wrong?
The comment to say that the board are not, they are not working. he decided to quit his job because he was sanitary. And for today, he don't know why he left. No letter of resignation, and he left. But still, the boy is still going on. And he the same Mr. Jai, man. He went today with this only plan. He brought it to England to do.
A point about that. Did you just say Honorable Jai or this Jai?
Honorable Jai.
Thank you very much. Okay.
Honorable Jai, today, this only plan that we know that was one of the powerful claims have break into two Mr. Jai.
Okay, go ahead.
And I come together.
Go ahead.
Now he coming now to say he want to be the national president.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Jai. One part of his statement is wrong.
Everything is wrong.
that debate, Okay, so everything. So give us at least 2 or 3. Since everything is wrong.
Yeah, I mean, with all due respect, I have a lot of respect for you, but your claims are just baseless, I submitted my resignation to the board of directors, not to the president, or to the board of directors. The chairman is here, he can attest to that. Not only that, another thing you talked about was the Boston Money Association.
It's split because of you.
I don't know how I did that. So instead of speculating for him, let me just, if you guys agree, let me just give me the mark so that he can tell us this August body how I did that.
No, go ahead and speak. Just go ahead and speak.
No, but he made a claim. He has a burden of proof to prove it,
Okay. Mr. Tablo, we can give you the extra 30 seconds.
The organization had a problem. We have 2 presidents coming together and have a problem. And they set up a committee to be the investigation committee. He run a committee. Instead of staying on a committee, make sure the people in the world are together, he went and talk sad. That what made the organization president today, and they cannot come back together.
Thank you very much. He stated what role you played.
That's what I'm saying. That is still false. So I will advise you to go and do a proper research.
So can you respond to that for the benefit of the people?
So when he said that I broke Basoni's money down, that is lie. I did not break any organization down.
Okay, thank you very much. And you asked too many questions.
Yes, that was I am a little bit uncomfortable with the choice of word. I think Mr. Yai is highly educated. Misleading could have been much more acceptable than that. But
I need to apologize.
No.
I will apologize. Instead of saying you lied, you made
it was the appropriate word.
I will apologize. You did not lie, but you made some mistakes.
Okay, all right. Okay. We're not gonna go in there. Let's just say the reason why I made, let me make this point clear to everyone. The reason why I made that because I'm older than both of you. And those kinds of language, those of you that know me, I'm not comfortable around it. You know that. You guys know that. Okay, let's go back to Gibson's question of leadership. Mr. Yai, to be a leader, I think there are certain criteria that perhaps you also have to bring on the table. And I'm not going to go into those right now, but what I want to find out from you is, how is your working relationship with other people around you?
I have a very good working relationship with people. I'm very reliable. I can be trusted. And let me not go too far here. Even the Honorable Dennis, the President, he can attest to that. Are you guys listening? Yeah. He can attest to that.
The public listening.
Yeah, he can attest to that. This is a man that I contested against. He won the election. I did not run out of the hall. I stood there for more than 45 minutes waiting for him and the VP to come before I speak, to concede the results. And when he came, we stood on the stage and I spoke to the people of Boston District. Gracefully, that we lost the election. And that we should support Mr. Dennis 100%. I did not stop there. I made a 45-minute video addressing the people of Boston District, the importance of working together and working with the president to accomplish his agenda. I serve on the board of directors as secretary. Please give me enough time. This is very important. I serve on the board of directors as a secretary for us to work together. After a year, I step aside for the reason that I just gave. The president called me, Brown, we think you have the competence to do something. That is to review and revise the Boston District Constitution. I said, okay. Let me go ahead. This is very important.
Get 2 minutes.
Yeah, 2 minutes. I said, okay, Mr. President, anything you ask of me, I will do. The president is here to attest. If I'm lying, he said, Brian is lying. A committee was set up. We worked on the Constitution for more than 4 months. I said, you know, it's zero contest. I mean, to attest to that. For 3 months, the draft was presented to the people of Boston District at the Iowa Convention 2019. Mr. Swanya, am I right? From there, the president, when I came from Liberia in April of last year, he called me, Brown, you know, you can't refuse the president. I want to go to North Dakota to install the new course of leadership. I said, Mr. President, I will do that. The president came to that. We came there to North Dakota. Please, this is important. Please give me a chance. We came there to North Dakota to install new corps of leaders. From there, a week later, a month later, the president called me, Brown, Babu Atimu is having convention in South Dakota. Are you prepared? I said, Mr. President, I'm prepared. He came, we went to South Dakota. Tell me, what does that tell you? Have I been away from the organization? Or do I know that somebody who doesn't work with people?
Okay. Thank you very much. Mr. Tabler, you got 2 seconds.
Oh, thank you. Mr. Brown or Mr. Jai?
And you can stand up if you want to.
Oh, yeah. Honorable Jai? Oh, no, thank you. You know, you want a leadership now, so you're doing everything to get a leadership. But you stay away for 7 years. Frankly speaking. You're doing everything to, you know, to get a leadership. Yeah, you don't even get chapter yet. But you claim it today that you are the best thing, you do your best. Can you put your chapter together before you think about the national leadership? 2. There is the man we went to Rhode Island last year. And the conference agreed that we should go at least $50 more to take all our projects. This man left here and went on media and started telling the Brazilians that when you president today, you're going to pay $50. So the Brazilians that took that time, the conference that made decision, when you place it there, when you place it there, they put it on the administration that the administration trying to force the people. Is that the right thing? Today you are here today. The power meeting for last year was right here. It was clear. And he went on a video. It went all over the world. Why you trying to divide Boston District? They say, man, in campaigning around that time is for Boston people and for poor people. We are not having leadership for the end there. How they said he's one of the leaders before. So why you bringing discrimination in the organization? Why you bringing discrimination? You can't do that. Yes. So Mr. Jai, I will advise you that go and put your chapter together here and see whether people will work with you. Instead of taking the national leadership and then go apart. You are already this way apart. You're coming back to this way.
Mr. Brown, you want to respond?
I don't know which one.
Mr. Brown, you get 30 seconds, you can wait there, we're asking for a 30 seconds.
I say I don't know which one to respond to, but
Mr. Jai didn't respond, all are true.
And I don't want nobody to say this man yet. That's all I'm like.
I never said to anybody that this is my time. I never said it. No, I never said it. Go and hear me.
We have video recording.
I never said it. Mr. President, I never said it. I heard you saying you said it. I never said it. Okay? You guys are going around trying to vilify me. trying to demonize me, but the people are not going to buy it. Let me tell you now. I never, in the first place, if a resolution is made about $50, it can still be changed. It is left with the people of Boston District, not me, to say, okay, we'll change it or we'll not change it. That's number one. Number two, I'm not a chapter leader for Minnesota. I'm just an ordinary member.
Thank you very much, sir. Mr. Tabler, you get 30 seconds.
It's what I'm saying. He's not a chapter leader. You don't have a chapter. But you're going around saying that it's a Boston people town. And I'm telling you, we have Boston people that run, that stay in the organization before. So that's not a story that we can buy.
Hold on.
So, Mr. Jai, that's what we are going to continue saying. You cannot split this organization to break it into it.
Okay, Mr. Tabler.
We have recording on our team.
Mr. Tabler.
Yeah, thank you.
For the benefit of the people, did you hear him say this time is for Boston people? Did you have video? Can you clarify a little bit for us so we can?
He came when I came here in my town hall meeting. People asked the question that, oh, hey, Mr. Tabler, Branch, I said that that they are done. In fact, when they run at them, because they don't want him. When they don't want him, he said the people probably him that this time that is done.
Thank you very much for the clarification. Hey, please, we have done good so far. Please let me maintain it like that. Thank you for the clarification. Mr. Tabler, I don't want you to respond to the public.
Okay, all right. Hello. Mr. Tabler, you will have your seat, please. Thank you. Okay. Alain, can you please pull the camera up? I want to see. I want to block to eye better.
After
on a very serious
public, 5 questions.
On a very serious note. Can both of you now, I will go to guessing stuff and say turn to each other. And promise each other, promise us here, that when we come a victory tomorrow or day after, the other person will sincerely work with them. Can you do that? Able to support me on the administration fully like you have been doing with JT administration. Let's start with you, Mr. Tabler. I want some sincere stuff. Hold on. Hola. No, cello, Tanuya, that chair. No, Jana. Hola, no chair, Tanuya, that chair. Tanu sent Japo. No dead chair between you and your God. There's no dead chair. So I want you guys, because we need all of you. We need you for the association to go on.
Mr. Election Commission Chairman, can I dismiss him?
No, you can't.
I can sack him?
No, you can't. So I want to know if both of you, will you guys guarantee us that in case you don't win, will you still be able to work with the next person? Please.
Thank you, Mr. Tu. Brother, my own brother. What we are doing here today is the matter of the people. But when he wins tomorrow, I'll work with him. I can give you an example. I work with Zeto myself went into the race in Iowa. And he defeated me. I never back up. If you came to Des Moines, the past Grand Convention, I was the chairperson. I was the assistant chairperson. I work with the administration for it. So I can't come to Boston and quit because Black guy win the election. I'm going to work with him. I promise you.
I mean, I worked with Mr. Dennis over there just tonight, apart from election. But people say I stayed away for 6 years. As I said, I flew from Minnesota for his inauguration in our community where he's been defeated by someone. And you have to fly for their inaugural program. You sit in the hall and they are decorating him. Who does that? I did. And I went with a man. 2019. Look at this. I mean, I gave you chronologically the time period, the time that I worked with him. They just because of election, they are saying all these things, but we can see through it.
Thank you very much. I will take the first question from here. We are only asking 5 questions. Okay. Keep your hands down, I will come to you. Keep your hands down.
Thank you. Well, thank you to our candidates. Hello, you're beginning to given that we are a non-profit organization, and I've heard you guys draw yourself to writing grants, I just want to know what your take on non-profit organizations like ours having political elections like this versus not having political election. What's your take? Should we continue to have election, or should we do away with election and be more attracted to organizations that will perhaps give us grants as non-profit organizations?
Thank you. Mr. Tabler.
Thank you. When our vice president, David Banto, we asked Mr. Zamoya to put a constitution together that will avoid election. And we brought it to the board in Iowa, and they knocked it off. So again, election have friction. If you win here today, sometimes like Mr. Jai say he go away 6 years because Mr. Dede won him. You know, if I win tomorrow again, you're gonna stay. I know him. So we will do everything to at least bring unity.
Mr. Tabler, yes. I would like to repeat that question. Do you want Grand Jide Basin District Association to continue to have election, or you think election is not good for Basin District Association? That's the question, sir.
Well, we are in a democratic war. I know we went on rotation before it never worked. That brought this play. So I think election is a good exercise, but we'll just do it in a way that we are brother and brother.
Thank you very much, Mr. Brown.
Yeah, I think I'm with him on that answer. We should continue to have elections. But we demonstrated that clearly in Rhode Island there was no conflict. We are very mature. We exercise a high level of civility. We can still do that.
Thank you very much, Mr.
Thank you. I just have a serious with no disrespect to our national vice president for the organization. When my last guest speaker spoke the other time, he said, road to Grand Jide past through Basin District. Because of that, we are under the umbrellas of the National Grand Jide Association. Until now, we sponsor them, we help them, and we generate funds. We got nothing from them. What would you be your relationship with that, with Grand Jide Association?
Mr. Brown.
We are going to have a very cordial relationship. There's no country or any organization that can function in isolation. There's a need for us to build partnerships. And that's what we are going to do when I win this election. On the other hand, however, my colleague here, he was interviewed. He talks about, I'm for division. I'm not for division. He was interviewed quite recently on the Daniel Freeman show, when he categorically said that he's not going to recognize a person who was elected democratically, and he's not going to even work with that individual. I'm talking about Idikwa. So, for me, there's a need for us to build partnership. I'm going to work with them. Does Basin District have problems? We do have problems as far as Grand Jide is concerned. And just 2 seconds. Some of the problem we have when it comes to the distribution of development in the county. Basin District is left out. But we have to be on the table to be able to put forward to them our concerns. But if we say we are not working with you, how do we put forward our concerns to the leadership?
Thank you very much, Mr. Tabler.
Yeah, thank you. Well, I think he never gets me right.
Mr. Tabler, the question to you is, Are you going to work with the Grand Union Association? What should be the
Grand
relationship?
Union Association is the umbrella to all of these organizations. We have 3 districts in our county. Grand Union Association is the highest. We will work with them, but we won't have voice. We'll have voice over them. We'll have voice in there. We can't just sit down because Grand Union Association there, and we just sit down and they continue to take money for years upon years. There's nothing that we can realize about the district.
Thank you very much. We'll take 1 more from here. We'll take 3 more from there, and then they will ask each other questions. Get ready for that.
Thank you very much. My name is Henson Wai, and I'm the co-chair for the Board of Directors of Boston District. I have a serious concern. Mr. Tabler, your vice president was sitting there and said that the development of our people will be here. We start first in the United States. You were asked, where will your development, how will your development be? And you said, your development will start from back home. Are you willing in this public manner, where you and your vice president already divided on this issue? Do you want to look at him in the face and let him know that you are different from him? Or how are you going to handle this? Mr. Jai, I know you're a great leader, but I want to understand what keeps you awake when it comes to Boston District issue in your home. What worries you most? What keeps you awake when it comes to Boston District issue? I want Tabler first. Mr. Tabler.
Thank you. Well, my VP said it, that he said it here that the people here need to be empowered. It doesn't mean the dollars or the cents that we are collecting here will be used on the people. So, we will compromise and make sure that when our people in Bible, they come first, and if we have any other development, we will continue to do it here for our people.
Okay, so Mr. Tabler, is your vice president wrong or is he right?
I can answer that question.
Thank you. He can't answer that. He didn't answer that. Mr. Dai. Mr. Brown.
What keeps me awake? What keeps me awake every night about Boston District is the unity of our people. If any administration is successful or to be successful, we have to always have our people united, and that's how we are going to honor the economy. And unity is what keeps me awake.
Thank you very much. Okay, since there's no female, then we'll go on to okay.
Thank you.
Listen, guys.
The Dennis and Brief team, they have served us for 6 years. What will you do differently from what they have done when you take over?
We want to start.
Good question.
Okay. So Mr. Brown just spoke, then you can start, Mr. Brown.
The administration, as you said, they have done a very good job. What we are going to do differently is that one thing that not just Boston District, that most organizations are not doing right now is the grant issue. And we are not trying to repeat ourselves here, but it's very important, especially when we have started to undertake these ambitious projects, this big project, not 10,000, not even 5,000. If you are undertaking another $3,000 project, you better start writing grants instead of just squeezing the money out of the membership. So what I'm saying is that we will start writing grants and making sure that we bring in more money.
Mr. Tabler.
Yes. I said it from the beginning. We are in this country, there are money out there. We can lobby out there to get money. I know the Dennis administration did it, but with the right portion of grant, they got it, but we're going to do more.
Thank you.
Standing before you here, my name is Donald Sky, the assistant coordinator for North Dakota chapter. I want to ask Mr. Tabler. I think you stated here you have means, tactics, and ways of generating funds for Boston District Association to carry on development in Liberia, precisely in Boston District. And you said that you've been working with the administration closely. In any point of time, did you bring those things on the table, how to generate money to develop our district, and they refuse, or why? I just want you to explain that.
Thank you.
I work with the administrations, and every idea that I have, I pass it on to the people that want me to successful today. If they are not successful, they are successful. We're going to get a plus. But because the people they are talking with, I'm one of those. So I'm going to do more. I will progress.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. The both question is for Mr. Jai and Peter Tabler. I stand to be corrected. But according to what we all agree upon is that
people are contributing money. We see people donating 500, 600, 1,000. There's a need for them to also, we give them a paper. You all know that, for them to be able to file taxes and get some of the money back. That's why we'll also start introducing.
So, good afternoon. My name is Winifred Aduche Dolo. My concern has to do with this school, Tom Memorial Institute. And I know that the project started recently. I'd like to know, or I want to know from the presidential candidate, what mechanism will you put in place to ensure that this school is completed in the shortest possible time, or it is completed in whatever way? Thank you.
Okay, we'll take one more question and then we will let him answer.
Thank you. My question here is the issue of budget. Now, people, this is very important. Let me Alex Gibson come over here. Today we saw the financial report of $62,000 that was raised by this administration. So, and we have a $90,000 plus project here. And we know that every organization has to have a budget system. How are you going to manage this project? Is it within a framework of the internationally and nationally, accredited budget system to have the association going? Because over the years, we have not actually seen a structural budget that will maintain and that will give you the ability to raise money and tell the Boston District people how you're going to spend it. Do you believe in a budget system? If so, what will be your initial budget amount for the people of Boston District?
Okay. We'll take the last question and then we'll answer.
They part there and they will write them down.
It's not the run it. No, that's it. That should be one.
They're writing it down.
My name is James Gilpine, and I'm from Iowa. My question goes to both Kennedy. I heard about school, and as we all know, our people are struggling for food back home. Are we going to continue to be sending money from America for food back home? And also, agriculture is another fundraising project. Is any of the candidates taking in that direction? And if so, how are you going to do it?
Okay, we have 3 questions that you guys are going to answer, and that will conclude our questions. And then we'll ask the candidates to give each question one more question. So the first question came from Winifred. Winifred wants
wants to know if the Toe Memorial Institute building, how will you approach it so that it will be able to finish quickly? Mr. Botetayo wants to know, what is your own take on the budget system? How much you believe in the budgeting system, and how much will be your first amount that you're going to propose? And then our brother there wants to know, do you really care about agriculture? How do you approach it? So let's start with Mr. Tabler.
Thank you. From bottom to top. Agriculture is one of the pillars of every life. Even today, America is great because of agriculture. So there are Granadians that are trained in those areas. Those people want to include them. Like I know a fellow here, one of my students, Amos Day, who is already having an agriculture project. We're going to encourage them to care about the agriculture in Liberia. And besides that, myself, I had a project that I'm undertaking in Liberia, agriculture.
So how does the organization undertake the project? Your personal project, anybody's personal project, or how do you intend to channel the project through the organization?
We can channel the project, after like when the school building is done, we turn to agriculture and raise loan. We write loan, we write grant, and we still write down. Agriculture have more money in the loop. So when we attack agriculture, we'll be able to get some money.
Thank you. How do you respond to
the budget system?
With the first question? Are you in a position to finish that project quickly?
Sure. What the administration has been doing, we will redouble our efforts. Here we have more Bazolet. One of the problems that we have in the Bazolet and the Granadian, or Liberia as the whole, once you are making a financial report and it's clear, people are willing to donate. And the way the administration is doing, the way the project is going. So we're going to continue that process.
Thank you. And Mr. Tayo's question.
Budget.
What will be your first budget amount?
Well, I had a finance department, and we'll come away. I can't tell you anything right now. That's that question a little bit difficult.
A little difficult. Thank you very much, Mr. Jai. Let's start with the budgeting, and then you go down the line.
Budgeting is very important. I think the first thing here is that I spoke earlier when I said that the board does not have enough power, to approve budget. And the president and his team, they are the only people that do that, which I think I'm strongly against. So I think all budgets will go through the board of directors with respect to the amount that we will start with. Right now, the only source of income we have right now for this organization is a membership due payment, which I think is just a drop in the bucket. So I'm not going to be specific with respect to how much we can start with, because it depends on the goodwill of our people.
When the first question?
TMI. I hear people say, okay, I will finish a project. Myself, I will finish a project. As I said before, I've gone to Liberia about 5 times now. Last year I was there twice. This year I was there 1 time. And I went there. What I did was to meet with the principal on the direction of the president. And I put the principal on the line. He spoke with the president to thank the people of Boston District. And I met with the DO of the district and the entire school administration and the parent-teacher association of that institution. And they expressed that views. I sent all those videos to the president. He can attest to that. So I know exactly what the concerns are.
And the agriculture?
No. So to finish the school, we'll finish the school. But right now, I have no idea with respect to, okay, what is the duration of the project? What is the duration of the project? What are the sources of revenue that they have designed? I really didn't know that. I'm not part of the administration. So when we take over, luckily if we win, we receive the paperwork from them, then we'll know exactly what they have. Is there a project proposal as far as the project is concerned? All these things, we have no idea now because we are on the outside. I'm not part of the administration.
Thank you.
Finish the project.
The agriculture. No, Mr. Tabler, don't do that. Mr. Jai, Mr. Brown. The last question, agriculture.
Well, the agriculture is very key. And let me make this clear. When I say I have no idea with respect to the duration of the project. Have we heard today how long the project is going to last? We don't know. Okay? When we take over and we receive the paperwork from them, we will get to know exactly how long the project is going to last, but we don't know right now. You see, so to finish the project, we have to write project proposal. I don't think we can get all the money from the membership. That's what I'm saying.
Thank you, Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown, say you on the floor. Ask that your one important question to Mr. Tabler.
Mr. Tabler, you have been in leadership now for a long time. You served your community, and I want to commend you for that.
Thank you.
First, do you believe in transparency and accountability? Don't answer yet. Well, let's say you take over the leadership of this administration. You take over the leadership of this organization, Mr. Tabler. I'm asking you, what do you understand by audit? And if you understand what audit is, are you going to audit the administration?
Thank you. You get 1 minute straight to answer that, sir.
The administration is going to take over, and I'm going to make sure how the funds, how other people's funds are used, I will get it clear. I've got to audit them.
But the question is, are you going to audit them? Asking question is different from auditing. Auditing is a financial responsibility to make sure that the institution is financially probable. So are you going to audit them?
Sure. I said it. I'm going to audit them.
Okay. You have your question? You can ask Mr. Brown.
Mr. Brown, why you think you stay away for 6 years? That when you take the leadership right now, that you will get a 4-year support from all the Brazilians. Because what happened, you work for people and people work for you. And you've been away. So how you going to manage to bring the organization to where it is now? Or to take it from where it is to another level?
Thank you very much. Let him answer. One minute, sir.
I have never been away. I told you when I was defeated, I accepted the result gracefully. I flew to Philadelphia and tell Mr. Dennis, our program. I served on the board of directors as a secretary. Came back. I was the chairman of the Constitutional Review Committee. United Senator is here. He can attest to that. Okay? We brought the Constitution to Des Moines, Iowa, 2019. It was rejected. The president and I have been traveling all around America.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jai Brown. I want to ask you, sir, do you have any other candidates on your team that are present beside the DB here today in the hall?
I have Alex Dibi, Honorable Alex Dibi. Alex, please come here.
Who else is here?
I have Otero Tere, he's our Secretary General.
Is he here? Mr. Tere, please come. Who else is here?
Madam Susanna Dian, our chaplain.
Chaplain, please come. Please come. Please come. Susanna Dian, please come. Susanna Dian, please come. Mr. Taylor, please come. I just one question you're going to answer, and just for 1 minute, because we got to get out of here. You are going as well. What do you know about the job of a treasurer?
My name is Alex W.D.B. The treasurer, according to my own definition, has to do with managing the funds of an organization. It has to do with receiving and giving out the funds.
Thank you very much. Secretary. Secretary, what do you know? What is your job entail?
It's about writing everything about keeping record for the organization, making sure that everything about the organization is intact.
Thank you very much, Madam Dian. You are the chaplain. What do you know about your job?
Mr. Paul.
Mr. Paul? No, Mr. Paul already been here. Mr. Paul.
Tommy Sharo.
Mr. Sharo, please come forward. Mr. Sharo. Okay, who else?
Becky Bana.
Mr. Bond. Mr. Bond.
Penny Banner.
Penny Banner. Sorry. I call it Bella. Benna. Oh, Benna. Oh. I see. You hold it good.
Yeah.
Who else?
I have Ms. Abotozile. Financial English here. My chaplain is now in. My chaplain is still in room.
Okay. All right. So, Manafena, what position you going for? So, tell her, what do you know about your job?
What I know about the job is to make sure what the money going to do for the people, money that they pay to you, for them to trust you. Like what they're talking about, being in the school, for you to have record. That's all I know about.
Thank you very much. Give a big hand clap to Mr. Sharo. Please come here. Mr. Sharo, where are you going for? Where are you going for, sir?
I'm running as Secretary General.
Thank you very much. What is the job of the Secretary?
The job of a Secretary General is to secure all documents, records of the organization.
Thank you very much. That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big... Oh, okay. What's your job? What's your job responsibility?
Good evening, people.
Financial Secretary, right?
Last volume. The job of a financial secretary is to document every financial activities, give accurate report, be able to explain how the money was used or is used, and let me explain. Every organization that is divided in America is because of money. So we gotta make sure we let the people know how the money is being used. So position will not come.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to put your hands together for the presidential candidates that have come here today. They have argued their case. We want to say, give a big hand clap. Let's start with Mr. Tabla. Mr. Pearl
Everybody have your seat, please.
Please have your seat. We need to decide where we're going next year, please. Please have a seat.
We got to decide where we're going next year.
Please have a seat. Let's do this very quickly and wrap it up. We're already done. Please have your seat.
Mr. Peter Tama, he did a strip now. Thank you. Yes. All the way, all the way.
Thank you.
Please have your seat.